As we prepare for the first pole bender, I'll be assisting Lisa. I'm Pam Minnick, and I wanted to let the audience know that the poles are set a specific distance apart. You'll notice the electric eye timers, and this will be timed to the 100th of a second. This is unique for Clydesdales because it requires a change of leads each time the horse changes directions as they weave through the poles. And this is like slalom ski racing. You'll notice that the time starts and they'll run up one side, and then she will weave through the poles, alternating sides, right, left, and so as I said, if they're loping, they would be changing leads. At a trot, there's no need to do that, and the fastest time will win this event. Lisa, who are we got?
We are on number 731, the entry owned by Twyla Newton.
And of course, the Newtons very successful in barrel racing, so they are no strangers to riding their Clydesdales. And here's where you can help her to the finish line.
I don't think that was her first time.
She will set the pace with a 36.14, 36.14. Good run. And smooth. Now, as in the barrel racing, if they knock over a pole, there is a 5-second penalty. So they want to get close, but not too close.
It looks like Michaela Redeker is our next runner.
Michaela has her horse all decked out, and you can watch that fringe on her breast collar. How many of you guys like to ride your Clydesdales? You want to try pole bending? You can try this at home. All it requires is a couple of poles and a willing partner. And you can't wipe the smile off her face. Now, as in the barrel race, you can go to the right or left first, but you'll alternate your through the course like slalom ski racing. Good smooth turn there. Watch his ears. He's taking her cues. Right, left, right. Another right. And now he gets to show off his stuff.
This horse is a ladies' man. He was named after Hugh Hefner, if that tells you anything. His name is Hef.
46.85. She's in second place.
It looks like the Jones entry with Mary riding.
And we saw her in the barrel race as well. You'll notice that they want to get their horse lined out, watching the pattern. She's preparing him, making sure that he's paying attention to her, making sure that he knows how to get his front end and back end around. Woo! Good turn there. Very good. Set him up for the turn on the back end. All right.
She was cutting it very, very close there.
This just shows how willing and agile these Clydesdales are. Here we go. Wow, 34.56. Good run, 34.56.
A new leader in the house, Mary.
Are you guys getting the hang of it now? All right.
Because we only have 22 more to go.
We talked last night about having your horse prepared. Your horse has got to be just as well prepared as the rider is, and she's wanting to make sure that he's prepared going in and listening to her. Nice turn there.
All right, Allie is almost ready to make that turn and burn at the corner.
Go, Allie. A 43.81 for Allie. How about a hand for her? She ran so fast her hat blew off. She's got to go back through it.
You're going to have to run the polls now. Leah, you started the timer. You got to run the polls.
A 9.55.
For the Canadians. Aaron Moore, number 494, next to run.
Now, the competitors are out back, so they can't see what's going on in here. And you know, the weather's not that beautiful out there either. He says, this doesn't look like a wagon. That's what I call trust. Look at him, his ears. He's looking at her. He's believing that she's not going to put him in a position that he won't be comfortable in. And by the end of this run, he's going to know exactly what he's doing next time. Look at this. Isn't that great, Lisa?
That is awesome. And I know lots of hours have went into schooling these horses. They make it look easy, but it is not natural. We talked about this last night. This is not natural for our Clydesdales. These are trained, and as Pam said, trust. Lots of trust between the rider and the horse.
44.90 if you're keeping track. 44.9, but another clean run.
And I have to laugh. Pam said that the competitors outside don't know the times or what they're doing. These girls are going out and saying, yep, I did a 22 seconds. Intimidating the others. It looks like Sarah Zarley's coming in.
You can watch him anticipating. He's gone through this before. He knows what those poles are for. And this is why they're set 21 feet apart. Look at the size of this horse. You can actually see him anticipating them, can't you? And he knows that this is the last one. Here we go. All right, Sarah. Thunder, thunder, thunder. All right. 46.65. Great run.
We have had kind of opposite horses. We've had the big, bulky horses. We've had the smaller, shorter horses. It doesn't seem to matter. They're all standards in this are running those poles like they know exactly what they're doing.
And I think that that's what we've seen all week here at the World Clydesdale Show is that these horses are truly a partner, that they want their owner to succeed. They want to succeed, and they believe. You'll see he's in his left lead, anticipating a left turn at this end pole.
The entry of Michaela Young.
And being on that correct lead makes it so much easier for them to make that turn close, but not too close. And meanwhile, back in the barn, these horses are saying to each other, "What do you mean you just had to go around the ring pulling a wagon? Do you know what I had to do?" Here we go to the home stretch, to the finish line. A 50.73, 50.73, but another clean run. And just to prove that guys can do this too,
Mr. Doug Miller showing the ladies how it's done. You are unfortunately disqualified for crossing the time. Doug, I had high hopes of you showing the ladies what to do.
hats off to the girls then, right?
Exactly.
Good job. Hey, he left here with a smile on his face. If we could have the number of the next competitor, that would help us.
712. Sarah riding for Dean Rasmus.
See how she's moving him each way, making sure that he understands when she wants him to go right and left, keeping him supple. Watch how his nose kind of leads around that turn. Now he goes up on the right lead, so there he switches to the left lead to make that turn a little bit better. Good job. It's all about momentum and keeping up the momentum, setting them up for the turn. Makes a good turn there. I don't know about you, but this warms my heart to watch these horses and their partners. All right, let's bring them home. Cross that finish line. I think he heard your applause. And the time, 45.30, 45.30. Now remember, we're still leading with a 34.56.
Annette Fogel, our next runner. I believe she is in it to win it, Pam. She is pretty serious about this.
Well, and I think that you'll notice in this class that they have Western saddles and English saddles. Now, me being a Western rider, I think this is a greater degree of difficulty because I tend to want to brace myself against the saddle horn. But obviously, she's got a plan and excellent horsemanship and excellent posture. And this horse is watching and listening to her every move. And watch her leg cues as well. It's not just about her hands, but she's also using her feet. Keeping up the momentum. Good job, Annette. Setting him up for the final turn and the race to home. A 49.30, a good smooth run, 49.30.
Susan Cannon coming in next, number 210.
And I applaud the Clydesdale Breeders of the USA for adding these additional riding classes. Not only did we see dressage and barrel racing, but this class as well that allows people that don't have a cart or a team or a wagon to really participate and take home. One of these people will become a world champion. Come on, Sue, good run. All right, here we go. Help her. Cross that finish line, don't pull up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, 41.05, 41.05. We didn't know how good that first run of 34 was till we watched the rest of them, huh?
I tell you, Mary is in the lead with that 34.56. We do want to remind you, if you would like to get involved with our riding classes of the drafts, we do have plenty of vendors who are out there working to sell you the merchandise, the bigger size girths and saddles. Shelby, now number 749, riding for the Newtons. She is in it to win it. Another Canadian girl, Western Canadian.
You watch those lead changes? He knows what he's doing, and so does Shelby.
And bring it home, Shelby.
.03, 37.03. I think that's third place so far.
All right, Twyla Newton representing the prairies of Canada. Saskatchewan woman making her way into the World Show pole bending.
We saw her make a big splash last night in barrel racing. She obviously has good control of her horses and a fearless attitude.
She is kicking up the dust as she hits for the home, making her way back down. She's doing some turning and burning out there. Look at the dust fly. All right, bring her home.
.32.31. Woo!
A new leader in the house. So far, that's an arena record for us, forever, of the world shows.
A world champion record.
Jenny McCary, number 486, coming in next. Yes, sir. Ladies teams. Huh?
It's not working right now anyway.
Actually, our barn mic is not working.
98.
All right, Jenny, one turn down. Keep that momentum. I think it's commendable. We haven't seen a pole knocked over yet. I don't want to jinx them, but we've got a good record going so far, Lisa.
Well, you saw Lisa fall out of her chair, so that's right up there with the top of the morning.
I said that was a nice trip.
Bring it home, looking in style as she makes it across the line, stopping it at
42.59. We're about halfway through the pole benders. Are you liking it so far? You know, it looks a lot easier than it really is when you're guiding one of these guys that weighs about 1,800 pounds. But let me tell you, these girls and guys are doing a great job. But it gives you a goal to shoot for.
And her time has started.
Once again, she's going to go down the left-hand side, so her first turn will be to the right. And when these girls and guys are working their horses at home, they kind of get a feeling of which way that horse responds the best. And that's how they choose, either in the barrel racing or the pole bending, which turn they're going to make first, to the right or to the left.
All right, before she leaves the arena, we do want to clarify who that rider is. We already had a time for that number. So before she leaves, please come up here and let us know your number.
And the time was 41.35, whomever you may be.
Okay, we need to know her number, her actual number, please.
The number we're reading is 578, but we have a time down for 578. So perhaps they called a different person in when that. Can't hear you. 587 was the other person you're saying? Okay, so 587 was a 50.735, and 578 is 41.35. We got it. Thanks.
Next runner.
This is a lucky number, 711.
Paige is now our runner. In it to win it with her bald-faced Clydesdale, making her way down the side pass.
Smooth and steady. He's listening to her, paying attention on this end turn. And you know what else they know? That back in the barn, they've got feed. All right, head her home. Keep going. There you go. 43.12. Good job. 43.12. I guess he was covering some ground. A 32 still leading it.
Emily Markle, number 125, next.
Now, I heard that she calls her horse Biggie.
And I can see why. This is a mare she's riding.
Go, Biggie, go. Good job, Annette. You see that horse put her nose forward and kind of anticipate those turns? Nice turn there. Very willing. Here we go. Come on, Biggie. Little wide on that end turn, but she can make it up. The earth moves and she stops the clock in 42.29.
All right, we're going to have Nikki Fuller coming in next, number 916, riding for Double D Clydes. Nikki Fuller.
Nikki preparing her horse, making sure that he knows he's going to turn left first.
Holy cow, it's Secretariat.
Good turn on the first pole. Watch those lead changes. She is fearless. Watch those lead changes. That is athletic. Good job. A 35.09, I think that's fourth place. She blew her number off.
Number 192 coming in next. That is the entry of Leah Pop, Cedar Creek Drafts.
Leah's in control, and he's watching for the cue to turn, and he makes a good turn.
Reverse.
She broke the pattern. Well, as you probably saw, she broke the pattern, but how about a round of applause, because she had a good run going, and she's got a bright future.
.358 is next, Samantha Hill.
Samantha preparing her horse, making sure he's paying good attention to her cues. Very good. I think he knew what he was doing. A 45.98 for Samantha, and I think she's got it down.
Kim Nader's entry now running.
And she made a Great run in the barrel race last night. He's listening to her and he's feeling her cues as well. This is a horse that likes to go. One pole to go, and he makes a great turn there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 32.22. 32.22. What was our other 32?
I think we have a second
that's
place.
second place. The other 32 was a 32.13. Wow, that was close. Great runs for both of them. Well, Lisa, I think that's all the pole benders. They said there's nobody out in the back. How about a round of applause for the horses and the riders?
Great job. I think we are slowly inching our way to getting into that NFR qualifying to go to Vegas with our pole benders in the Clydesdale division. Thanks to Pam for bringing some insight all around Cowgirl and adding, again, a nice touch of class to our show. We are going to bring those riders back in. We can bring our riders back in. We are going to do our placing and clean the arena. If you are in that ladies team, you will be coming in just probably about 10 to 15 minutes. Entry number 916, we do have your number up here if you would like to come get your number. We do want to announce that our ladies team class will come in the arena at 10:45. 10:45 will be the time for our ladies team. All right, at this time, we are going to have our final placings. Your first place rider today, your world champion pole bending with the Clydesdale, entry 284, Kim Nader with a time of 32.220. Great job. Oh, we have no queens. Ken? Somehow we lost our queen, so we're going to have Amanda become queen of the morning. Amanda will make her way over there. So sorry about that. I think there's a board and some ribbons. Our photographer is so multitaskable. I made those boards. We're going to hand them out. The boards are actually very, very beautiful when you see them. They're palette boards. And I put the official cover program logo on them. So they're beautiful trophies to take home as your world title. Oh, but in this one, they're going to get a lantern. Actually, they're going to get the lanterns. All right. So once again, our congratulations going out to Kim Nader, your world champion in the pole bending. The reserve honors today going to number 741, Twyla Newton. Twyla's time was 32.313. You still go back to Canada and tell them you rocked it in the pole bending. Third place to number 421, that is Mary riding for the Jones Farms. Congratulations, Mary. Fourth place to number 916, Nikki riding with a time of 35.095. for Double D Clydes. Fifth place to number 731. That is the Newton second entry with a time of 36.141. Sixth place to 749. That is Shelby riding for the Newtons with a time of 37.035. Seventh place to number 210. That is Susan Cannon entry. Her time 41.059. Eighth place to 578. Rockin' Hill Farms entry. The time 41.351. Ninth place to number 125. Emily Markles with a time of 42.290. 10th place to entry 486, Jenny riding for McCary and Wasson with a time of 42.595. And 11th place to number 711, that is Paige, and she had a time of 43.12. That is our entries. Thank you to all of our riders. We truly appreciate you being with us. And congratulations going out to our winning entry, your world champion, Kim Nader.